And good afternoon. Thank you for joining us here at noon. We begin with breaking news. This is a situation that we've been watching for some time now. If you're trying to get out of town, plan for delays on I-10 near 40th Street. That semi-truck fire is now out, but the cleanup is a slow one. You can expect big time delays there. CBS 5's Maria Hechanova is there. Maria, what a mess. All right, thanks for joining us here at noon. Yes, let's go back to that freeway fire where that semi-truck has been put out. Just in a mess there right now. If you're going out for I-10 near 40th Street, it's a huge deal out there. A lot of traffic. Maria Hechanova is live out there. Maria, it's going to take hours for this to be cleared.
It could take up to 3 p.m. We're here live on the north side of I-10 and 40th Street. Behind me, the mangled mess. You can barely even tell that this was a semi-truck. It's all burned out. You can see traffic is moving here. They have the HOV lanes closed, though. And here's the thing. Not only did it damage the median, but if you look up above, you can see it damaged the sign as well. Now, we want to give you a closer look at this. Troopers tell us the semi-truck lost control and skidded about 400 feet on the median before stopping under this overhead sign. People who work nearby recorded the fire on cell phone video, while another employee ran and then jumped the fence to make sure the driver was okay. Witnesses tell me they heard a loud screeching sound and even saw a tire on fire roll towards the fence.
The tires caught on fire from skidding, and there was like 50 feet of flames from the tires, and then the cab just completely turned the opposite way. So I just immediately ran.
Luckily, nobody was hurt and no word yet on what made the driver lose control. Again, DPS and the cleanup crews are going to be out here for several hours, meaning that it could be until 3 p.m. until this whole freeway is completely back open. But you can see there is traffic moving. It's just doing it in a very slow manner. Preston?
Maria, I'm just going to ask you, I know the traffic was so bad out there and you're out on the freeway. How did they get water to this fire?
Well, that's a huge challenge for the fire department when they have these fires on the freeway. But luckily, I want to show you, well, actually, this car just parked right in front, but there is a fire hydrant right here. And they ended up cutting a hole in the fence, so they were able to get to the semi-truck quickly.
Wow. All right, Maria, thanks for that live out on the freeway there. What a mess. Well, the partial freeway closure is causing a major backup, as you saw. And this is a live look at the situation from the Lions Roofing news chopper. Look at what's left of that semi. Basically nothing. They're better than it was an hour ago. There's still a big delay. That will likely last for hours, like Maria was saying, possibly till 3. Particularly if you're headed west. Kylie has a look now how to get around this mess.
And we know, Preston, a lot of people probably getting ready right now. They're going to hit the town. Maybe they're going up north to Flagstaff, or maybe they're traveling to California. And if you're planning to use this part of I-10, definitely would avoid it. Here is the picture right now, I-10 westbound at Southern. You can see traffic just crawling right here. Let's go ahead and get to the maps, and I can kind of pinpoint this out for you. It's where the red is. We go ahead and zoom on in. So this is just right past the Broadway curve. Again, the I-10 westbound near about 40th Street. So we know that the eastbound lanes are open now, but look at the backup westbound. Only 2 lanes open right now westbound. So eastbound, you are still going to see a backup of a couple of miles. Just keep that in mind. You might want to use another route if you are traveling east. Maybe you live in the Ahwatukee, Tempe area. I would try to use maybe the 202 instead, or use some surface streets to get home. If you're traveling I-10 westbound, I mean, that backup all the way to about Ray Road. So you're looking at a pretty lengthy backup. Red conditions all the way down. So you're not going to want to use the 10 right now. If you're watching us from Ahwatukee or Chandler, definitely want to use the Loop 101. So if you do need to get maybe into the central Phoenix area, I would use Loop 101, then get on the 202 when you're able to get into central Phoenix. But gosh, it's going to be a nightmare. And like Maria mentioned, it's probably going to be like this for the next couple of hours. So Preston, at this time, definitely would avoid the I-10 right around the Broadway curve, because unfortunately, the situation there, not great for the traffic.
Yeah, pack those